What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I really do hope you're well. Thank you so much for tuning in to yet another video. I've been really appreciating some of the feedback and some of the comments on some of the recent content that I've uploaded. And today's video kind of piggybacks off the back of one of those videos, and especially off some of the comments. It seems to be a running thing that we take some of the comments, and if some of them need a bit more than just a text response, I like to make a video to kind of address them. And one of the major topics, and I guess comments that I've been getting is, for a new player, how solo friendly is this game? Is it soloable? Is it something I can just jump into, or am I going to hit some sort of a progression wall because there's not enough players? And honestly, I'm really happy to give you the short answer and say that the majority of the content in Lord of the Rings Online, as it stands right now, is incredibly solo friendly. Stand & Stone Games have done a fantastic job in taking some of the harder instances and harder group content that was, of course, designed for a group, and giving you, let's say, almost God mode if you're a solo player, or giving you a buff. So you're either, if you're in an instance on your own and you're approaching something solo, you're either given an instant buff, which makes you incredibly powerful, which means you can just take on all sorts of different monsters and wonderful things that you couldn't do before, or you'll be given a certain stone that you have to activate when you go into certain instances, and you can just smash it out. That's not to say, though, that there is no need for group content at all. This game does wonders for allowing people to have a variety of things to do. If you are progressing through the game and you want to do group content, you want to do some of the harder dungeons or instances, that is still available to you. Many of them you don't even have to touch, and some of them, of course, you do. But for anything that is story focused, typically what you see here, the book quests, so book 2, chapter 7, anything like that, you will not hit any form of progression wall at all. That is completely solo friendly. I did wonder this when I was first joining. I was thinking, I love the story, I love the world, I love the game. What's it going to be like if I'm just questing? I don't really want to get stuck. And you don't. Anything that is book quest or any of the landscape quests, so any of these little side quests and bits that you see here, completely solo, single player friendly. You will not have an issue. You can go about your day, not have to even worry about forming a party. As I said, there is group content available, many of which is some of the more interesting content in the game. If you did find a decent fellowship, so a decent group of people, or even a kinship, if you enjoy the game that much, you can then join a kin if you wanted to, and you've then got a more reliable access to I guess reliable and consistent people that you'll grow to love or hate and play alongside. But yeah, it's totally up to you. Without spending a penny, if you wanted to jump into a free server, complete the content up to, I think, is level 90 the quests run up to, free to play right now, you can absolutely do that. And you can, bear in mind, you can level your character up to 150 anyway. It's just that the quests will end at level 90. That's where your expansions start. If you then, on the flip side of that, if you wanted to open your options up a bit more, if you are really, one of those people that just wants to be in amongst it all the time, playing with people as much as you can, passing people by all the time, as you've seen a few people that have ran by on the screen, you can opt in for one of the legendary servers. You've got Angmar, which is the US server, and Mordor, which is the server that I'm currently on right here. If you wanted to spend a little bit of money, I think it's about £9, maybe $15, you can become a VIP. It is a requirement for the server, but it does give you access to one of the more popular options for players. This is where everyone kind of is right now. The benefits you've got is the level cap for these servers are at 50. So worst comes to worst, even if you are a little bit late to the bandwagon, people are still going to be within that sort of 1 to 50 level cap. No one's kind of running off to the other side of Middle Earth just yet, and you'll pass plenty of people, and people are always willing to help out as well. I do find that you're going to get a major benefit of the new 64-bit servers as well. So I do feel like these servers are going to, over time, retain more people until they update some of the older servers. But yeah, I guess if you want a quick win, you want to be in a world that's got loads of people around it, socializing with people, and still have the ability to play with other people in dungeons consistently, then a legendary server, I would say, if you've got some spare money, pop it to the side. But honestly, over and above that, everything in this game that you're probably going to experience for a good while is completely solo friendly. You do not have to worry about it. I guess I understand where the comments come from. As someone who's played Final Fantasy XIV, played World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, for example, is that game. Yes, it's solo friendly, but it focuses so much more on just streamlining you down a path, and you unlock certain things because you've gone on this path, and then eventually you then have to group with people. LOTRO is not like that. From the beginning, from the offset, if you want to walk to a certain destination, yeah, okay, you might die on the way, but you can do it. Anything that you can think of, that you can see, touch, feel, anything like that, you can do. So you are not restricted. So yeah, I guess to cut the video off about it, I mean, we're 8 minutes now. I did not intend for this to go on for 8 minutes. Yes, solo friendly. Do not worry about spending a penny if you don't want to. However, if you want to be in amongst it, in a thriving world with loads of people, get yourself some VIP. Even just subscribe for a month, see what you think, get your LOTRO points, be around people, and then the group content is there if you want it. If that helps, do let me know. I do like making these videos for you guys, so yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.